in this video I'm going to show you how to unknit, or tink, as I was told the other day. This was a new term for me, but if you write knit backwards it spells tink, and that means take it back one stitch at a time. Now you see I've got a piece of stockinette here, stocking stitch. So what I'm going to show you is how to undo the knit stitches. I've just knitted this stitch, so to undo it I put the needle in from the front into the stitch below and pull the yarn out. Into the stitch below from the front and pull the yarn out. So I'm working backwards, taking the stitches off the right hand needle onto the left hand needle. But the way to do it is always to put the needle in from the front. Now if you've taken the work off the needles and ripped back several rows and you're just picking them back up, you occasionally find that you've picked up a stitch and you'll come to knit it and it'll look like this because you've twisted it. And the important thing to remember here is to twist it back the right way. So rather than knitting it in the normal way, like that, you want to knit through the back of it to keep it nice. But usually if you're just taking your knitting back one stitch at a time, then they will all line up nicely as long as you've gone in from the front as you've put it onto the other needle. Now let me show you how to undo purls. Let's assume we want to unknit the purls. Let me think. That'll be LRUP. That doesn't sound so good as tink, does it? Now, to undo a purl, you do the same thing. You put the needle in from the front and pull it off like that. So exactly the same as with the knits. You put the needle in to the stitch below, drop it off and pull the yarn out. Okay? So it doesn't matter whether it's a knit stitch or a purl stitch. To take it back one at a time, really closely, to take it back one at a time, do it like that. Now this first stitch I knitted through the back of the stitch, which means to keep it the right way round I actually need to come at it from behind and pull it out. And the reason I knitted it through the back of the stitch was in order to make this chain effect up the side of the knitting. So there you have it, how to tink. And for more free videos and to download 50 knitting tips, just go to theknittingsite.com.